WarGames teams are shaping up. Cena's your IC champ, and you got a new women's IC champ.
Woo-hoo.
Raw hit it out of the park last night. At least I thought so for Madison Square Garden. We got a lot to talk about. It's the Spandex StandUps. You didn't like my WarGames.
I did. It just always tickles me that it's like, for something so American, the fact that it like has to be said with a British accent is just funny.
Yeah. Evan is on his holiday tour of Charleston and New York City. So I got my lovely better half here, Laura Harrison, to talk all things wrestling.
It's me, the wife.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
I make her watch all the shows, so she at least gets to have some insight.
I mean, I don't feel like make is like, you weren't like, you must watch this. I was like...
You have free reign to be like, hey, I'm not feeling this right now.
Exactly. And plus, you have started watching more Hallmark stuff, so the trade-off is getting more equal.
Which, if you're a wrestling fan, I'm just saying, give Hallmark a chance, okay? A lot of similarities. Well, I've enjoyed SmackDown and Raw lately.
Yes.
It dipped there for a little bit. It was boring, so boring. But I feel like they've stepped their game up a little bit.
Stepped it up a little bit. I think they could still switch it up a little bit more. But yeah, I think they're doing better than they have been. The Ruthless Depression is...
What a great name.
Is waning a little bit, I guess, in the past few weeks.
Well, we got some fun topics to discuss. Let's get into some news up top. Former WWE star Tori Wilson welcomes her first child at the young age of 50 years old. Wow.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
that is definitely a very wanted child if you are making that happen at that age. So congratulations.
Yeah, dude. Hey, you know me, I'm a big fan of people living their lives. If that's what she wants to do, then congratulations. Happy you're healthy, happy baby's healthy.
Congrats. You won't catch us at 50 doing that, but that's why we say live your life.
Live your life. Rey Mysterio set to make some AAA appearances. I don't know why they haven't been doing this.
Why haven't? Well, he was hurt.
Yeah. I mean, you still can make an appearance.
I mean, I guess that's true. Yes, and they need to make sure that all of these are available on YouTube when they're live.
That's so much fun.
I love watching them. I don't even care if you only have a Spanish version available on YouTube. I don't care. I just want to watch it. So, can y'all just make sure they're all on YouTube?
You got the AAA YouTube for a reason.
Right.
Just pitch it on there.
Yeah.
I thoroughly have enjoyed the ones that they have put on there on WWE's YouTube. The
Worlds Collide.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
They've been great, but I think I feel like the last one wasn't on YouTube.
Nah, it wasn't a special event. It was just a special event, so they didn't put it on there.
I want to see it.
No, I hear you. I'm invested now with Dom as the champ and Mr. Iguana and for some reason the clowns.
Yeah.
I'm just wholeheartedly invested now, and I need to know. And
now that Underground is already off of Cineverse, the only reason we downloaded this app, I need my Lucha.
Lucha. I'm right there with you. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes of the show this week. The women's WarGames is kind of up in the air. Who's going to be on the teams? Charlotte bailed on Alexa, Io, and Rhea, citing her past history with Rhea. She said, Alexa, I just can't do it.
I think you're a snake.
So she told him she wasn't going to be a part of it. But then we also saw this past Raw, the team getting attacked and Charlotte making the save. So are you in or are you out, Charlotte? What's up?
You know she's in.
I know. They just had to make it a little... Now that they just got to build up the drama. Because I'm hoping we get her and Rhea at WrestleMania.
And it's also I like Alexa more than I hate Rhea. That's kind of what Charlotte has to it kind of came down to last night was I like Alexa more than I hate Rhea. So yeah. I will help.
I hope they don't ruin the Alexa Charlotte friendship too early. I'd like to see the Rhea Charlotte stuff pay off before we get a friendship turn. Yeah.
No, I definitely think this has some good staying power.
And then, so now you got Asuka, Kairi Sane, Nia Jax and Lash Legend on the other squad.
That is a squad.
Right. Asuka approached Bailey in the back to be part of the 5th member on their team. And you got Nice Bailey at first with Lyra, and then you got Mean Bailey after that interaction with Asuka.
Bailey, girl, stay on your meds.
She flipping these personalities. So it's nice that they pulled them into it too, because you don't know, but because you know the speculation was, Rhea's team will gain AJ Lee, Asuka's team will gain Becky.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
Because I was leaning more towards the Stephanie Vaquer and Nikki Bella thing, but now we got announced that they are going to have their own singles match at Survivor Series, which thank you for pointing out. I missed that in the background.
Yeah, I figured if it was the only thing you could see while they were talking, it was probably at Survivor Series. Because, I don't listen that well.
She looks for the visual clues.
I just okay, what's happening? What's going on? Okay, I'm done. Back to knitting.
But that was a fun little segment where Rhea came over to AJ, put her on, like, we need to talk.
Yeah.
Or can we talk?
Yeah.
That was fun. So, pull them on in, because Miss Becky Lynch is no longer the Intercontinental Champion. AJ Lee costing her that chip.
She did.
Congratulations to Maxine Dupree. Your new Intercontinental Champion. Happy to see a new title change on Raw at Madison Square Garden. Maxine has been working her tail off.
She really has.
She is still not, heavy in the experience department, but she is not shy about talking about it, and I just respect. She's like, what do you want me to do? I'm trying my best. All right, I'm learning. I'm at it. She, people love dunking on her. She's a former cheerleader, but I was like, it's not like. We're just now getting the generations of female wrestlers that set out to be wrestlers.
Yeah.
It was not a viable option for a lot of these women. So who cares if they came from bodybuilding or cheerleading? She's putting in the work, and I'm happy they pulled the trigger on her being champ.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed her evolution over the past few years. I think she has worked really hard, and you can tell her body shape is completely different. She's in a much more athletic shape than she was when she was Chad's backup.
We say it all the time when she does her that unique kip up.
The super fast kip up.
And then she slows down there at the end.
Yeah, it's crazy. How do you do a fast and slow motion kip up at the same time? Has her brother reached out to her and congratulated her?
Word is the family has still not heard from him. I don't know if you've noticed, but he's been a little sassy pants lately.
He has been a sassy pants recently.
I don't think she can reach Mr. Max Dupree at this moment in time. That was a fun interview. I've been enjoying watching the clips from the Chris Van Vliet stuff. On the men's side, Drew McIntyre, of course, joined the Vision team. What suspension? He's like, I'm not suspended. Who cares? Playing up that the fun storyline with Heyman. The starting out, walking into Nick and Pierce's office and being like, you hated last week's pick. Yeah. You're really going to hate this last pick I got. And then, we later found out that to be Brock Lesnar coming back, which we all were speculating he was going to be on that team.
Lots of appearances last night.
Lots of appearances. Mr. Roman Reigns returned for Team Oos,
Team
Cody, Punk.
Team Fam? Team Brothers? Is that what they're calling it or something?
Team Oosie.
Team feeling oozy.
But yeah, so it looks like we get Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul.
Ugh. Him getting choked out last night, though, was so funny. With all, the NYPD focused on, the rest of the match, and CM Punk just with him with the kendo stick, just that was hilarious.
Help me.
Help me.
Help. You get Braun, Logan, Drew McIntyre, and Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Jay and Jimmy Uso, and Roman Reigns for WarGames. I was really hoping they're going to sneak John Cena in there, but, he's doing his own thing with Dominic.
Can't see him.
It's fair. He's 50. He don't need to be in WarGames.
He does not need to be in WarGames.
I'm worried about AJ Lee. She'll play it safe.
She'll be good.
Yeah. Punk, her boo's in there, so why not? Mr. and Mrs. WarGames over here. Yeah, so how you feeling about these teams? A lot of big stars.
Yeah, I think they're good. I kind of wish they already had the women's kind of all figured out, but I guess by Friday we'll.
By pretty much just not on paper, but that you're probably gonna get
Yeah,
AJ and Becky joining the teams. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, I like it because the best friends and then revenge. So revenge is always fun. Yeah, I dig it. Is that's this one with the two? Mm-hmm. It's so big.
And Io's going to jump off of it.
Yeah, Io's going to, yeah.
She always does.
She always does. So I'm not sure you probably don't have this or know this off the top of your head. Like, has she done, like, the most, like, what female has done, like, because I know it's relatively
I'd have to check it, but I'm pretty sure Rhea and Io have been in all of them.
Yeah. Because Io always jumps off the top.
Because that was the three that was always in it. Because it started off as they brought it back for NXT stuff. Okay. So you're going to find most of your NXT to main roster people in the most appearances. Okay. But yeah, it was always Rhea, Io, and Bianca in all of them. And I hate Bianca's breaking her streak this year.
When is she coming back?
I heard early 2026. Oh, good. So hopefully that means that there's been some advancement in her
finger.
I mean, she got an infection in her knuckle.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Like, it wasn't even her finger healed, and then her knuckle was messed up. Io Sky has the most appearances, completing in 6 WarGames matches, an all-time record for both men and women.
Yeah,
so she's she's Miss WarGames.
Well, she's like the best. I mean, outside of like Bianca, like she's like the best flyer they have.
Yeah.
Like, even though Alexa's tiny, she doesn't fly well. Like, she does really cool stuff like on the mat, but like she doesn't fly as well as like Io and Bianca can. And so yeah, like you need someone on the top of the cage for WarGames. And with the men, if there's 10 men every year, like you can easily rotate those 700 men that are on the roster more easily than the 10 women that you have essentially between the two brands.
And like you said, your best people in that match are going to get called up.
Yeah.
I mean, because that was the great thing about Bianca. She was a powerhouse and a high flyer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's a flipper and a flyer.
Yeah. I just have one request. Keep Bronson Reed off the top of that cage.
Oh my God, don't let that man break his ankle again.
We don't need that again.
Shatter that.
Because it was cool. It was a great spot. Please don't do it again.
But I do love his little arms. Fly.
It was a fun opening segment on Raw. We get a blast from the past nostalgia dose. We get Cena, Sheamus, and Rey Mysterio against the Judgment Day.
Dom is so funny. And honestly, Rey Mysterio as a deadbeat dad is like the funniest thing to me.
I don't know why Wade Barrett saying it every week is just tripping me out. Oh, deadbeat dad.
Oh, deadbeat dad. And just like, then your dad coming out and whipping your ass is so funny.
They did all the fun spots, like the 5-knuckle shuffle with all 3 of them. Sheamus, shout out to you for making sure Cena was front row and center. He's like, no, what am I doing in the middle?
What am I?
This is your night.
I just felt like they were like the 3 amigos all night long.
Yes. Because, I mean, that was early 2010s. Those were those 3 guys. Was Ray.
I do not know. I will take your word for it.
Come on, WWE Universe. You know what I'm talking about. That was the guys. But
we got together in late 2010s.
Cena and Sheamus in the ring together sparked something, because all I saw on the internet today was how people were pulling for Sheamus to win this tournament now and be Cena's last opponent and win the Intercontinental title.
Nice.
So yeah, it was just fun. Those 3 guys were very instrumental in the early 2010s for the product.
I think they have messed up this tournament.
Oh, no doubt. Check out our Instagram page. We dropped one earlier this week about how they fumbled it wholeheartedly.
They have fully fumbled this tournament, in my opinion. And I know the least about all of this.
It's like, go on, do tell.
I mean, I just think, if you're going to have it, what's the point of having nostalgic wrestlers or wrestlers that he hasn't seen in a long come out and wrestle someone that's not John Cena? Someone that they have, I don't know. It just seems like they're like, we're going to give you blast from the past, but he's going to wrestle someone he's never met before.
So you're saying they fumbled Zack Ryder and Dolph Ziggler coming back because it was against other people that weren't John Cena?
Yeah, I don't know.
It diminishes it because we know they're going to lose.
Yeah.
That's Dolph should have won. You know?
Yeah.
Everyone's saying Zack Ryder should have beat LA Knight.
And I'm seeing a lot of Miz should have won.
Wholeheartedly Miz should have won. If you're going to make... See, that's the part where they are definitely painting themselves in a corner, is they portrayed this as this massive nostalgia throwback, John Cena's best opponents, and all of the people that have any connection or tie to Cena are losing, which, you know, I wanted this to spark a new superstar, but they're not. These aren't the right superstars.
You know what they should have done instead? Where's that one where you start in the match and someone comes out, and then when you beat them, then someone else comes out?
The gauntlet.
That's what they should have done. Just had a gauntlet match with some of these
Zack Ryder,
people.
Dolph Ziggler, yes, Kane,
and then bring out Sheamus at the end to win the title. Like,
that would have been awesome.
That's what they should have done instead of bringing out these people that, you know, these wrestlers that people have wanted to see, wanted back on the brand, even for a moment, just to like squash them almost. Like, what's the point?
Well, there's two people in the tournament next week that could really benefit from this, and I'm hoping that's the route they go.
Okay.
One is Carmelo Hayes.
I love Carmelo.
This could be massive for him.
Yeah.
And the other is Penta.
Two great options.
Right. So, I mean, I'm not ready to throw the towel in yet, but yes, they have so far fumbled wholeheartedly. Javon Evans versus Gunther was fantastic.
It was very good.
But I err on the side, this is Javon's time. Javon should have, if they're going to push someone, push a brand new face. Bringing Gunther back to letting him beat John Cena and winning the IC title is almost a demotion for everything you've done to Gunther so far.
Oh,
this dude is the guy already. Mm-hmm. And you're going to be like,
we're going to give you the second belt? Yeah, that's really silly. That's...
Because you had two options, a nostalgia act like Sheamus, or Dolph Ziggler, or Zack Ryder, or a brand new face that you catapult to the moon.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like we're getting either one of those.
Yeah, watch. It's going to be fucking Jey Uso.
It's going to... Just put him back in a tag team with his brother, man. I love the Usos as a tag team. And I am excited that they took a chance and gave Jey a run.
Yeah.
But it's over.
It's been like 2-3 years, hasn't it?
He keeps winning the almost match and then can't go over the top. You can only have a guy in the championship match and lose so many times. Ask Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. And they just I think the brothers need to go back together. Yeah, for sure. Or at least like have the whole maybe don't bring back the whole tribal chief thing and bloodline like full force again, but at least like make them like a tag family. I don't know. I guess more like the Judgment Day, where it's not like everywhere and all aggressive, but they are still like a group that is around and is like the Wyatt Six, like even just a group of people who are around and doing things, but not like in control of everything.
Right. Yeah, we don't need them dominating everything.
And also, the WWE has an age problem in their men's division.
No doubt.
I'm sorry. I didn't know if we were going to bring it up, but I had to bring it up.
Talk about it, because that's the whole reason I feel they fumbled this tournament. Is you don't have a new next, like outside of Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
Who's young and who are they setting up for the future?
Yeah, and even like some of the guys that are coming in right now, like even Joe Hendry's in his 30s, isn't he?
37, like late 30s.
Yeah,
like it's not even like I'd take a 30, 31.
Yeah, so there needs to be Javon and Carmelo, and like there needs to be a stronger push with these younger guys, because there is a chronic age problem with the male stars of WWE.
Late 30s, 40s. LA Knight's old. Gunther's old.
Yeah, but before LA Knight goes, can we get Knight Rider?
I would love that. Because they look the same. They looked great together in the ring.
That was a great match as well. Yeah, so
you know your boy's a fan of the tag teams.
Yeah, I love a tag team. More mixed tag matches.
Well, I miss when tag teams dressed alike and had a funny name. You know, like they're literally in the early 90s, 80s and 90s, there was a tag team that one of the last names was Dunn and one of the last names was Well, and they were called Well Done.
That's so great. I mean, New Day always matching, always looking good, always looking tight.
I just love it. If you don't got nothing, if you don't have anything going on for the people, what happened to tag team? The tag team division on Raw is
and
SmackDown was doing so good. And then what happened there?
It like imploded. Like it got too good that it just like all like collapsed. It was so weird.
Yeah. So just recap of the last time is now tournament. Jey Uso and LA Knight advance. Solo, Sikoa, and Gunther advance. I did appreciate they brought back Gunther's old music. That was nice.
I like the violins or the piano.
The jaw. It's all like Jaws is coming. Donna. Donna.
But it's definitely more like violin. I feel like they like made it. It's like when they Shinsuke'd it.
It's the ring general.
And they added all that guitar, even though that was really cool when Shinsuke did it. But also the violin version's way better.
But a great pop for Dolph Ziggler, great pop for Zack Ryder. We've already talked about it. Miz should have beat Jay. Javon put on a great match, you know. So they're doing good things with the tournament. I just don't think they're putting the emphasis on the right winner.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Next week we get Penta versus or this week on SmackDown we get the final matches of the first round. So we get Penta versus Finn Balor and Bronson Reed versus Carmelo Hayes. I'm hoping since WarGames is around the corner, someone will cost Bronson Reed this match. Carmelo will advance because that's the right call. And then I'm hoping Dom causes Finn this match and Penta advances. So we'll see what happens. Also could go for a clean win for Penta. Those have been few and far between.
I mean, I don't see why he couldn't get a, like, but because it's Penta and Dom will have something to say about that.
Right. I'm anxious. They hadn't really shown us a bracket for this tournament, so I don't really know who's lining up. I can only go on, like, who's won on the same nights, you know? So that would mean Sheamus and Rusev, Jay versus LA Knight, Solo versus Gunther, and then whoever wins on SmackDown.
They might, or they might just put all four.
Do
of
a
them
whole shift.
together.
Yeah.
I mean, because they've been so clear with how they're
fine by the
They're like, I'm going to tell you, person A, person B. We're not going to tell you until the match starts. They've done that 3 times now. They've been like, it's going to keep that to myself. Surprise. And I'm like, bro, what's the point of this? Is that because you don't know who's actually going to fight?
Well, that's so they could get the massive pop for Dolph and Zack Ryder.
Well, fine. I guess that's fine.
Yeah. They wanted to save that for
Did Dolph have different music?
That was the last music he had when he left.
Okay.
He's had a few different song changes.
Maybe I'm just thinking of someone else's music.
I mean, I get some of Cody's old music and some of Drew McIntyre's old music, and Dolph's music just mix. So that, again, in the early 2010s, all the music sounded the same. So when someone's music hit, you're like,
I mean, that's
okay, there it is.
That's how I still am.
I know we don't get much original.
Light up with their logo or name, and then I'm like, oh, okay,
yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. Dolph's had that. I'm here to show the world.
Is that what they play?
To show the world.
Okay, for some reason.
Come on.
Okay, that's what I thought is most recent song, but I feel like that's not what they played the other night. But maybe I'm just not paying enough attention. Surprise.
I wanted to get your take on that. How do you feel? Do you think that's cool that they brought them back as their WWE characters, or should they let have been Matt Cardona and Nick Nemeth? Like, how do you feel in the wrestling world name wise?
I definitely think Dolph had to come back as Dolph Ziggler. I don't even know that other name you said.
Nick Nemeth.
Yeah, I don't know that at all.
That's his real name.
And has he wrestled under that name?
He's wrestling now as that.
Okay, never heard of it.
That's fair.
So,
I get it.
Even when he was like doing comedy, it was as Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
So no, that's who he is. Cardona's a little different. I'm kind of flipped on that one, but like WWE owns Zack Ryder. It all has to come down with merchandising. So like,
he did sign a deal to where they're going to sell his merchandise.
Yeah. So like, if he gets, he got paid and he gets a cut of that merchandising, and they're using Zack Ryder, then I'm not really upset about it.
I know, and I just love the Zack Ryder character. When his music hit, you saw me.
Yeah.
I turned into a little.
He jumped up. he jumped up. He's like, yeah.
I was a massive Zack Ryder fan. Yeah. I was one of those people that dude had the second most. He surpassed Cena.
Yeah.
In online popularity at one point, and because he wasn't WWE made, they completely ignored it, and that drove me insane.
And that probably has a lot to do with it. But at the same time, his wife is like the number one woman in WWE. I would kind of be like, whatever you guys want.
Yeah.
Like, I get to come hang
Chelsea.
out. I get to come hang out with my wife for like a week. Like,
Yeah.
Whatever you guys want.
I love what they're doing with Chelsea. Two champ. Chelsea two champ. 2 belts.
With her and Ethan. Yeah, it's so funny.
The arrogant Canadians in NXT. Come on.
It's so great.
And they admitted they have never had any plans for the U.S. title. So hopefully this will make them have plans for the U.S. title.
Yeah.
Well, any parting thoughts or anything you'd like to see happen?
Okay, so we're down to like 2 Cena appearances, or like just...
We get Survivor Series and then his last match.
Okay, so we're in the last 2 are actually wrestling, because I know like there was a bunch of those appearances where it was just like an appearance, not a wrestling.
It's so funny we're actually getting Dom versus Cena. They threw us so many swerves. Because we originally thought Cena versus Dom at Survivor Series, where Cena would win the IC belt. Mm-hmm. Then they threw us that curveball where they fought at Boston. Mm-hmm. Cena won the belt anyway. But now we thought it was going to be Ray versus Dom in San Diego. But now it's John Cena versus Dom, but Cena's the champ. So interesting, at Survivor Series, we do get John Cena versus Dom. And then at December 13th, last time is now. Saturday night main event, John Cena's last match. Whoever wins this damn tournament.
No, I dig it. I hope Dom's gonna lose because he's a little brat and it's so funny. He can't beat John Cena. He's just like, that's gonna be like the storyline. Like, he's nothing compared to John Cena.
Yeah.
He has to cheat to win all of his shit. So I love it, a little shit.
Here's what I would do if I'm in the writer's room, though. Because John can't leave IC title, you know? And if they're really going with Gunther, the way I feel that they're going with Gunther to be John Cena's final opponent, unless they throw us a swerve here, I don't want... For Gunther, for an already established superstar, he doesn't need that IC belt. So what I do is I don't know when the finals of this tournament's going to be, but I would have had the finals of the tournament at Survivor Series. Gunther goes ahead and wins earlier in the show, costs John Cena this match, so Doms walks out as the belt. And now you got a little bit of storytelling, a little bit of fire leading into that last match, as opposed to, hey, I won a tournament, here I am.
Yeah.
That's just me. If I'm in the writer's room, I'm pitching that idea. Because he doesn't need to beat John Cena for his final match and be the IC title.
No, he definitely doesn't. Yeah, I think they might have flopped the order of these 2 fights.
Yeah.
I don't know. As long as I'm not in love with who they have in the tournament right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I guess I feel like this is the first time that wrestling like kind of actually has me stumped.
That's fair. That's fair. You can make a lot of headway, WWE, with a Penta and Carmelo Hayes win on SmackDown.
I think they really have to go younger with it. They really have to go. Penta even is a better IC champ option than Gunther, in my view.
Wholeheartedly.
So I think it kind of has to be Penta or Carmelo.
I agree with you. I would love that. I'd even love for that to be the finals. I know we're not going to get that in the finals, but I'd love for that to be the finals. If it was up to me, Carmelo Hayes would be walking out of this tournament.
Yeah, I think you really got it. John needs to push the next viable star, a man who has had a 25-year career in 30-year career, needs to give it to someone who can have a 10-15-year career, not someone who's going to be retiring right behind him. If John Cena's giving you the belt, you are in the WWE for like 10-15 years. Who is that? Carmelo.
And might I add,
if you hadn't taken it from him, but
I agree. Might I add, Carmelo's whole gimmick is retiring the jerseys of his opponents.
I think it's great.
Could you imagine him retiring Cena's jersey December 13th? Come on.
Yeah. It's right there. It's here. Just take it.
Just take it.
Just take the silver platter.
We'll see what happens on SmackDown. Next Raw, we get the WarGames Advantage match, so we'll get to see who represents the teams. I'm pretty sure they'll put Braun Breaker in that match against somebody.
Yeah.
So I would like to see Braun Breaker versus, It's gonna be Jey Uso, isn't it? It's gonna be Jey. It's gonna be Jey Uso. It's gonna be Jey Uso. I'll put money. I'm calling it right now. It's gonna be Braun Breaker versus Jey Uso Monday for the WarGames advantage.
We need a yeet break.
Yeet. At least they're coming out with the Usos music right now. Well, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you so much for stopping by and sharing your thoughts.
I have lots of them.
And I love to hear.
Nah.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in on our weekly roundup. We will see you next time. In the meantime, hit that subscribe button. Check out all our great content. We'll see you then.